I need hair and makeup. That's what I need.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, it's Dael, your V-Twin Foodie, and I am here in the Buladean Community in Mitchell County, and I'm here up after the Hurricane Helene and with the flood damage and the wind damage that was done up here. And with me is
Dot Campbell, and I am Vice Chairman of the Board of Directors here at the Community Center.
Now here at the Community Center, you have different things already set up with a few food pantry, a kitchen, and that goes year long. But now it's come in a vital situation with the damage and everything that was done from Hurricane Helene. Can you give us a little bit of information on what y'all are doing right now during this time?
We are blessed with lots of donations coming in to be distributed to the community. We have a system set up at one location where you drop off your donation. It is processed into another area, and it is open there for people with carts to go in and get the supplies they need. We also have a medical clinic that is open 5 days a week, and sometimes on Saturday and Sunday for a short period of time.
So when I came up here today, I know we brought up a truckload of stuff, Mike and myself, and they said some of the stuff that they already had overflowing. So they were saying some of the stuff that they needed. What is some of the stuff that you actually need to be brought in?
Okay, we're always needing bagged ice. I mean, a lot of that goes out into the community, people that need it. We need it for our kitchen. We have a small ice maker, but it's not sufficient. We have a system set up that you can go to and sign up for. It's called bccdisasterrelief.com, and you can go in there, and if you have any needs, relief needs, help needs, there's a place to volunteer. There's lots of information there. If you'll go to that website, it is full of information.
I'm going to hold this up so you can see it, and then that way you can go to this site right here, and you can pause the video and get that off there. And like I said, this is what she's talking about, or some of the stuff that they're needing. And right now I know that one of the biggest things, like I said, that they are needing is volunteers to come up with some chainsaws and stuff to clear out some driveways and some of the so I know up here in the Mitchell County, the back area, there's a lot of roads that y'all have that are not state operated, and so it's community operated. So y'all have to go in and clear out everything yourself. And so there's still some people that are still trapped in those areas because they can't get to it because of those getting called. So if you have a team or know somebody's got chainsaws, 4-wheelers, anything that side by sides, and come up and give them a hand. Go to this website and put your name on the volunteer list, tell what you got, and I'm pretty sure y'all will get in touch with me as soon as y'all see the names on there and can assign them to where they got to go.
That website is maintained every day.
Every day. All right, so once again, Buladean Community in Mitchell County, North Carolina, and one thing I did find out is, because what y'all have set up here with the whole thing is, y'all are actually a hub for other communities, such as Green Mountain and everything. So anything that can go to Green Mountain can come here first, and then they will request it, and y'all take it.
Just bring your request, and we'll try to fulfill it.
So that's I'll tell you what, that's already, have that already in place before anything even happens. That's got to be a miracle in itself.
It was. We never dreamed that the community center would turn out to be something like this.
My name is Elisa. I'm from mid-Missouri. I drove, I don't know how many hours. It took 15 hours with the shortcuts they could put me on, but normally it'd be about 12 hours away. I have a friend here who's coordinating a lot of this Buladean nonprofit, and I just reached out to her on Facebook. I saw what she was doing, and I said, could you use some help? And she said, yeah. So here I am. This was one of the lesser devastated areas, and the hillsides look like toothpicks just dumped out. The trees are down everywhere. There were wires, there were electric wires where the poles had just snapped that I had to go under in my SUV, and it was less than a foot above me where the wires came down. But the electricity's all off for the next couple months. So, but it's just a mess. And what strikes me is everybody who comes through, like you could see a lot of sadness in people's faces, and you don't know their whole story. But everyone who comes through is just, it's a beautiful thing to see people working together and loving each other and being concerned for each other. That's what's striking me, is that in the face of tragedy, there's people even with tears going down their faces, and they're helping other people. There are people that come to us from half an hour away. And then I'm meeting volunteers that have come as far as Pennsylvania and Ohio. There's a couple that keeps coming back and forth in here. They're bringing stuff in that we need, and they're taking stuff out that we have a surplus of, and they're taking it to other groups that need what we have a surplus of. So the networking is just phenomenal. I feel like I'm seeing God at work, networking everybody in ways that we couldn't have done. So the right people show up at the right time. You know what I haven't seen is headlamps. I feel like we need headlamps because we're not going to have electricity here for another 2 to 3 months from what I've heard. And stoves is another thing that they need, the little camp stoves. Yeah, that's all I can think of, but I'm sure there's more.
Once again, Buladean, North Carolina, and they're still needing help up here, and they're needing chainsaws, people, volunteers to come in and do some work. If you can only do it for a day, they can definitely use it. Like I said, go to that website and put your information in, and they will contact you right back. All right, for myself and for everybody here in the Buladean community, love, peace, and chicken grease. We're out of here.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I love that.